that rascality we had that Igbo day, it went on very well. Now, if you could watch all this time, they have been attacking us, attacking me. Now, it's not just that. You know, these people have carried this thing so far. I was there some time. I got information that people they're coming to bomb my house. That people said they were hired to come and bomb my house. Some people say, oh, they are hired to come and kill me. I mean, so all sorts of stories. And then I started asking myself, what is it that I have done that my house should be burnt, that I should be killed, just because I want to serve my people? So I told those people that they shouldn't worry. Fortunately, one of them said that the person they hired said that I trained his brother in the university. I gave scholarship. You know, I had a scholarship. I trained over 5,000 people. He says his brother was trained by me, and he says he cannot bomb my house. Eventually, when they went to his house, he was not there. They burnt his house completely. Obiozor's house was burnt completely. All his academic records, you know, Obiozor is a professor who has so many records, they were burnt. And I want to let people know that those of us who are close to Obiozor, what killed Obiozor was nothing but this type of behavior. Because after that burning of his house, after that time, you know, Obiozor is not like people like us who have worked in the army. I'm used to dress. I can have the help. But you know, Obiozor is a very nice diplomat. So he couldn't stand it, and he could see sooner or later he died. They know that they can't do that to me. I know that that doesn't bother me, because I'm used to all this type of thing. But it's painful that in Igbo land, people want to serve, people like to kill them. The report you get, the house will be burnt. What offense do you commit just because you want to serve? A point will be reached, and if there is nobody to come, like whatever I'm doing today is to bring our people together. So I think any right-thinking Igbo man, I know some of you here are Igbos. Well, forget that. It's good. You have to think about the future. It's a very serious matter. There is one point I want to raise to you now. Do you know that during Obiozor's time, during Nwodo's time, these people went and forged a letter. Purported the letter was from Mehdi Allah. That letter read that as if they are in correspondence with Nwodo. It's a fake letter. Letter is fake. I have read it. Letter was forged written by somebody from Igbo land, from an Igbo person, to destroy John Nwodo and to destroy Obiozor. He says that they have Nnia has approved the Obiozor, because Obiozor, if he's in power, will help them to sort out this and so on. You know, just to give impression. But that is not true. The first signature, now we have discussed today. My executive has taken part. This is serious. We are going to investigate this matter. We are going to investigate this matter to know who did this, because people who did this, they have tried to kill Nwodo. They didn't kill him. They are the same people who made Obiozor to die by burning his house and so on. We are going to investigate it, and very seriously, and we will be able to find out the truth. And the same people who have been attempting my life for no just cause. I can't understand. This happens every time somebody is in that position. Obviously, it's clear to me that these are enemies of Igbo land. These are not friends of Igbos. Now, specifically, there are four people. One of them is this boy, Isinguzo. Isinguzo is the ringleader. The other person is one man. He calls himself Professor. Professor Obasigwe. He says he's a professor. You know what bothers me about somebody who's a professor? In my own days, A professor is a man that has integrity. A professor is a man whose duty is to find the truth, to preserve the truth, to propagate the truth. But this man now, he's only to look for lies, to propagate lies. That's all he's doing. Because the thing he's talking about, it looks stupid because even some people are asking me, listen, some people can't even understand what they're doing. Some people are asking me, did I go to Sokoto? I said I didn't go. We have never discussed it. They start asking, how can a professor discuss and explain? They say it was this man. The man who told them now is, what call him? Halford Ugu. Halford Ugu have now said, it's not, and Halford Ugu has apologized. Instead of them to apologize, they are still abusing me. That means this is a properly orchestrated thing. I was expecting that since Halford Ugu have told them that he didn't do it. And let me tell you, what we have in Government House Enugu was a retreat of Ohanese committees. Ohanese committees, the retreat of members of the committee, chairman and members, that's all. Halford Ugu is not a member. Halford Ugu is not supposed to be there. I have here a list of those who attended that meeting. I have this here, a list submitted to me by the secretary. Those who attended the meeting. Halford Ugu is not there. I can't understand how Halford Ugu, who is not a member of the committee, was able to go there. He wasn't invited. He now tells us that Professor Basigwe also woke him up at 2:30. He was feeling sleepy. It was a slip of tongue. He didn't know this. The mind went to this. He wasn't at the place, but he can see very foolish. But you know, Holy Spirit, the God I worship will always come to protect my cause. It's what has confused him. Now he's talking like a small child. How can a man do that? But what bothers me to know that these people are bent on destroying me and destroying Igbo land is that they are now still bent on saying, and when they say, and I'm surprised some press are supporting them. Are you supporting them? Even if I'm a chairman and I want to do something, I cannot even do it because this matter, what we did in Government House, and I want you to take note. The committees were given their terms of reference on that day. This committee on peace and reconciliation was handed over their term of reference on that day. They couldn't have submitted a report. I have seen a report they claim that was submitted by the man. How can they submit a report on the same day that we? So somebody had gone somewhere to forge a report, to sign it, forge the signature of the chairman of the committee, say it's a report for the committee. This is a committee we set up in Government House 27th. Not only that committee, we set up many committees, and it was that day we gave them the terms of reference. So how can Hereford come and say that in that committee a decision was taken? A decision was taken to go to beg Allah. And the press was there. If such a decision was taken, the press could have published it. This meeting was on 27th of March. Why is it that it took over a month for them to start? You can see that this is a murderous gang. And the other persons in the gang is, there is one other person. Wanko Mwezigwe, I think, who again? I think Wanko Mwezigwe. These are the people. There are four of them. So these are the people who are in that team. Wanko Mwezigwe, and they are the people. So this is a murderous team that are thinking of how to destroy everything on Hanese. Wanko Mwezigwe, I had a place where he was writing. He was abusing Nwodo. He was abusing Ndigbo. He was abusing even Ojukwu. He was abusing everybody. So he abused me. So you could see that, and when you look at these people, you ask me, what have they actually done to Igbos? I can't see anything. I've never heard their name before. And then people, if you mention John Nwodo in Igbo land, there are things Nwodo have done for Igbos. If you mention Obiozor in Igbo land, there are things Obiozor has done for Igbos. If you mention Juiruku, if one of them was abusing Nwabeze, you say Nwabeze is an agent of the Fulanis. I mean, so Nwabeze is an Igbo song we are very proud of. These people are destroying everybody Igbos are proud of. They abuse me now. I'm now their target. They are finding very difficult what to do, because my credentials are very clear. My things are very contemporary, so anybody can find out what it is. So that is why today the NEC have finished. We finished a NEC meeting. The NEC has met, and the NEC is viewing this matter very seriously. The NEC has resolved that it is their duty, a duty on behalf of Igbos to make sure that the nefarious intentions of this group is stopped. These people who are bent on destroying Igbo land, because in the past few days, Igbos are everywhere for no just cause. Just what is it all about that we intend to? The truth is that the committee have not submitted any report. They went and forged a report. Committee have not submitted any reports, because it was that day they got their term of reference. We have not met again. We have not met since 27th of March. We have not met. Now, why all this trouble? So it is important to let you know that our decision today is that the NEC has told me to invoke my power. Today, the NEC has given me power. I'm going to invoke my power as the President General of Ndigbo and the leader of Igbos, and then to say that these people are going to be very seriously disciplined. We are going to send their name to Imobi for discipline. Igbos, after all, are people who have a culture, who have a tradition. Igbos, over the years, have a way of disciplining irresponsible people, people who want to destroy Igbo land. We are going to teach them a lesson that Igbos are not going to fold their hands, especially those of them who are very arrogant. I have appealed to the NEC. I appeal to the NEC today. I appeal to the NEC that since Hereford has apologized, that we should remove his name, but the NEC insisted no, that it is, even if it's going to be done, it will be done by Imobi. So the NEC says that these 4 names will be forwarded to Imobi for disciplinary action. Igbos are going to deal with them. Their names will be forwarded to their various communities. They will be ostracized. Imobi will specify treatment for them. We are going to circulate their names as people who want to destroy Igbo land. Because if they want to build Igbo land, they should come. All of us are building Igbo land. If they want to build Igbo land, I heard one of them say that even that the money that we're collecting from we're using it to build market. I mean, it looks silly because the markets Ohaneze is building is being built. We have a business group. It's being built by Igbo businessmen, but Ohaneze is linking them with traders and who are to come to buy the shop and then work, bring their goods to this. This funding is by Igbo businessmen. So they say that the money we are taking from Nigeria was to fund it, and we are using it. That we said we have an office in Abuja with all sorts of stupid stories. So, I mean, it's a painful thing. So I just want to let you know that this meeting today, I've resolved that enough is enough. We are going now to recommend to Imobi that these people must be seriously disciplined, sanctioned according to Igbo custom and tradition. That is one. Number two, the meeting also resolved that that it is clear that these people may not be working alone. The NEC believe that there may be enemies of Igbo land who are funding them and sponsoring them, because we don't believe this thing is. So they believe that a committee should be set up to investigate this matter. We are going to set up a committee of NEC that will investigate this matter to get facts. For example, a letter they wrote purported to have been written by Nnia and so on. We will get the facts. When we get the facts, if actually it was a letter from Nnia, we'll let you know. Otherwise, we'll eventually let the press know. But I can tell you that that thing was forged. If an Igbo son will go and forge a letter just to bring down Nwodo, to bring down Obiozor, prominent Igbo sons, I think we are in danger. All of us are in danger. So we have decided too that we are going to have a meeting with our Khan, our bishop and religious body, that the problem in Igbo land now is getting much.